Thank you for subscribing to this channel. This is a reading part C practice video.
According to the question, what information can be found in the first paragraph? Now, if you read the highlighted section of the paragraph, it talks about a concept which is familiar to us all, that is, traditional risk factors such as smoking, obesity, and genetic makeup increase the risk of heart disease. However, it is now becoming apparent that another factor is at play, a developmental programming that is predetermined before birth, not only by our genes but also by their interaction with the quality of our prenatal environment. By reading this section, you should have understood that the paragraph talks about some recent findings relating to heart disease. Therefore, option A is the correct answer.
Let's look at the next question.
According to the question, when the writer uses the word cost in the second paragraph, what is she referring to? Now, let us read the section together. Pregnancies that are complicated by suboptimal conditions in the womb, such as happens during preeclampsia or placental insufficiency, enforce physiological adaptations in the unborn child and placenta. While these adaptations are necessary to maintain viable pregnancy and sustain life before birth, they come at a cost. The biological trade-off is reduced growth, which may in turn affect the development of key organs and systems such as the heart and circulation, thereby increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease in adult life. The paragraph mentions that while adaptations are necessary to maintain viable pregnancy and sustain life before birth, they come at a cost. In the next sentence, the writer talks about the cost, that is, the biological trade-off is reduced growth, which may in turn affect the development of key organs and systems such as the heart and circulation, thereby increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease in adult life. Therefore, option D, reduced growth, is the correct answer.
Let's look at the next question.
According to the question, what does the author suggest about the work of the international research community on this subject? Now, if you read the highlighted section, the idea that a fetus's susceptibility to disease in later life could be programmed by the conditions in the womb has been taken up vigorously by the international research community, with considerable efforts concentrating on nutrient supply across the placenta as a risk factor. But that is just part of the story. So the section mentions that the international research community is investigating only part of the story. Therefore, the option A is the correct answer.
Let's look at the next question.
According to the question, what was the aim of the study described in the fourth paragraph? For this question, you have to read the entire paragraph to understand the aim of the study. Giussani's team studied birth weight records from healthy term pregnancies in 2 Bolivian cities at obstetric hospitals and clinics selectively attended by women from either high-income or low-income backgrounds. Bolivia lies at the heart of South America, split by the Andean Cordillera into areas of very high altitude to the west and areas at sea level to the east, as the country extends into the Amazon basin. At 400 meters and almost 4,000 meters above sea level, respectively, the Bolivian cities of Santa Cruz and La Paz are striking examples of this difference. Pregnancies at high altitude are subjected to a lower partial pressure of oxygen in the atmosphere compared with those at sea level. Women living at high altitude in La Paz are more likely to give birth to underweight babies than women living in Santa Cruz. But is this a result of reduced oxygen in the womb or poor nutritional status? So, you should have understood that the study aims at finding relative importance of 2 risk factors for newborns. Therefore, option B is the correct answer.